Okay. Dear friends, our third event today is about the simultaneous independent signature collection campaigns for UBI. And our dear friend Ivailo is here. We will be giving information about this project or this, this project, this venture. It will be a briefing meeting. It will start on 25th of September. I mean, the simultaneous campaigns will start on 25th of September, and the countdown will start on 22nd of September. Oh, this is the same slide. You all know this. So if you would like to receive all the materials, please put your email in the chat box. And these simultaneous independent signature collection campaigns are or have been developed and executed by working group number 53. And it's again under the umbrella of worldwide meetings of UBI Advocates and UBI Networks. No need to tell about the worldwide meetings. So when we come to the simultaneous independent signature collection campaigns, in addition to the solidarity between and mutual benefits of UBI Advocates and UBI Networks, some of the goals of this project are to prove and exhibit that, first, UBI is a very important and very hot issue all over the world. Secondly, pandemic-related new era is even increasing the vital importance of the concept. Thirdly, the signature collection campaigns for UBI are being executed simultaneously in many countries. I mean, which will give an indication to the society that, okay, in many countries, they are doing the same kind of campaign. And there are important number of signatures and supporters of the UBI concept at different corners of the world. So if you say that it's not a problem of a country, okay, it's a problem of the whole world, and many countries are collecting signatures, and there are a lot who are supporting this idea. And also, it will be a good opportunity for UBI Advocates and UBI Networks to be in communication, interaction, and collaboration. So these are the goals of this project. And let's say a few things about the characteristics or details of the project too. They are all independent national campaigns. And only conditions, they should be for UBI. All national teams will decide about the title and the subject matter of their own campaigns. National teams will decide about the platform, I mean, change.org or Facebook, whatever, to be used during the collection of signatures or likes. It's not important. The important thing is to show the support of the people. And number 5 is, it doesn't have to be a brand new campaign. It may be an ongoing campaign, or it may even be a continuation of an old or existing campaign. So, I mean, please don't think that, okay, we have to be ready for this. It needs too many preparations, so it's difficult for us. No, you can do it very quickly, and it doesn't have to be a brand new one. It may be an ongoing campaign or an old campaign too. It will start on 25th of September. It will be in simultaneously with the ECI UBI campaign, which dear Ivailo will tell about this, where 27 EU countries are campaigning. And of course, we prefer the campaigns to start at 25th of September, but this is not a must. I mean, you can be engaged with the campaign and you can start maybe even after 25th of September. It's okay, it's again welcome. The campaign period is for a year, and what we will do is we will have monthly intermediate results of the campaigns, national campaigns, so that it will be like a sweet competition, and also it will be like a to follow what's ongoing in the countries, whether the support is increasing or not. And of course, during the campaign period, any collaborative efforts are also welcome. I mean, we can do certain things all together. Why not? Before giving word to dear Ivailo about ECI UBI, or maybe I should first give the word to Ivailo, and then I will show you a few maps about these efforts. So, dear Ivailo, I try to mention a few details regarding the simultaneous signature collection campaigns, but there is a big one and the clustered one in the EU area. You are, I know you are the coordination team member. We are all together in the coordination. Would you please tell details about this ECI UBI?
What I want to say that it's the most important things is the ECI itself. Not there is the ECI, the European Citizen Initiative, and after that is the UBI. Actually, the European Union is trying, for first time, they started this after 2010. They started to try to give the rights, the European Union, in some way to go to direct democracy. And ECI is like a referendum. And the good things is that if we manage to collect 1 million signatures from all the European countries, this is the legal way how the things can go to the European Commission and also to the European Parliament. And there, if 7 countries of all the other countries need to make their how to say this, the what it's, I lose it, this word, that we need to have at least the minimum, the minimum, the quote that they need to there is 7 countries need to take the minimum signature from the country, but together 27 countries need to have 1 million. And this is very good because this is the way of direct democracy, and it's very important in this moment to make, I think that European Union will be make more than 1 million signatures. And this will be a very good movement, but for that we need support for all the world to make the European Citizen Initiative for UBI to be famous all over the world, because this will be give a very strong potential for all the other countries all over the world, because if the Switzerland is the more, there is the direct democratic country, the European Union is going after the Switzerland. All over the world, democracy is not like this. And for that, the UBI is very important from my side of view, because it's giving the rights to people to say their voice. And yeah, it's okay.
I mean, would you like to add, or maybe I can show a presentation from last year. It gives some details.
Okay, if there we can have some more questions, we can talk about this.
Okay, let me share 2 separate issues. The first one is okay. So this ECI project, we are very much interested too. This is a presentation made by me on October 2019, because there are a lot of people in the EU zone with EU citizenship who do have roots in Turkey. So they have families, they have connections. So it will be very interesting to follow this project. But I would like to say something. Okay, at that time it was 28 countries, but the campaign will be at 27 countries. Huge geography. But more important thing is, as dear Ivailo said, the population. 7% of the population, 7% of the world's population is in this area, and they will be addressed by this campaign. So it's very important. And within these 27 countries, there are 24 official EU languages, but they're all different, like Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, German, whatever, and also 60 other indigenous languages. This is also interesting. So they will be campaigning in too many languages. So if there is something going on in Spain, maybe the people in Brazil will be able to follow the discussions. And also, I mean, huge number of languages will be used during this campaign. So all the campaigning material will be used by other countries too. And here is another slide regarding the official languages of the EU. And you see here a slide regarding the languages, but it includes the indigenous ones also. So official ones and the indigenous ones all together, it's a very crowded scenario scene. And also the social media usage is very high in this area. And this is very interesting. Up to now, universal basic income related efforts were held in many countries. And there was a certain number of population addressed. I think EU area, even after Brexit, it is about 450 million. So EU area will be the biggest area, I guess, which there is a UBI related effort and addressing the whole population. And it will continue only for, not for a short period, it will continue for a year. Okay, so we have to support it. I mean, they have to be successful. Otherwise, it will be very bad for the others too. But one thing I would like to share lastly, and then I will leave the word to Ivailo, and then for the questions, if there is any. Okay. Here is another map. I hope you see. At the moment, ECI, UBI is in this area, in these 27 countries. But we are trying to have these simultaneous campaigns in these points. At the moment, dear Shawna is here. Maybe she would like to contribute after. India is joining, Iceland is joining, Norway is joining, Turkey is joining, South Africa is joining, Indonesia is also joining. Canada, John Mills is here. I guess, I hope he finds a solution. Maybe he can tell about the news. And from the Latin America network, there are about 12 countries we are in connection, but I guess only 4 or 5 of them will be joining. So at the moment, roughly speaking, we have about 10 countries participating in this effort. So when we look together, by the way, I would like to say, so another thing, these yellow ones are also independent ones. And we are trying to get in contact with them. So, so the green ones, the red ones are our simultaneous campaigns. Blue ones are ECI UBI campaigns. The yellow ones are independent, and yet we couldn't get in communication. The third campaigns, let's say. Altogether, there's a huge number of campaigns in the world. It will be good. But when we come back to our simultaneous campaigns strategy or approach, together with ECI, UBI countries, and together with the other ones who will be campaigning simultaneously, I mean the red ones, they are here. So it will be quite good when it's a start, and we have time till 25th, and 25th is not a deadline. We can even continue afterwards. We would like to make it a hot issue in the world. It is a hot issue, but we would like to show that it's a hot issue. And we would like to show that in many countries, there are ongoing campaigns, people are supporting, people are signing, people are liking. So this is the target or goal of this campaign. Ivailo, would you like to add anything? Dear Ivailo? No, not at the moment. You are muted?
Yeah, I'm unmuted.
No, you are, please.
Yeah, what I wanted to share, and for that we spoke with you, I'm amazing for your work that you are doing, like UBI Advocate. And after I understand what Ali is doing, he thought also, but I will be asked for support for all of you and for all the UBI advocates in the world at this moment. We to use this 1 year, we have a lot of to speak to the social media and also to speak to the different media. And what is came now to my mind, it's very possible if some of you want to give the interview for Bulgarian media, I to try to do it, and also we to try to do the different interview together in the European Union and also all over the world. I'm asking all of you for support, because in the European Union is living people all over the world. And if you can speak with all your friends, UBI Advocates, to support every one of the people from our countries, your countries who is living in European Union, and they have rights to vote, and we to speak again for support from our side to your side. It's a lot of time, 1 year. We can make in this 1 year, together with COVID-19, a lot of people all over the world to know about the unconditional basic income or the universal basic income, because they're using these two words. And I think that we need to work together this year, all of us. For that, I'm here because I couldn't explain so much for the UBI, you yourself knows, but for the help I can ask.
Thank you. Maybe Eva Maria is here again from the coordination team of the ECI UBI from Hungary. Eva Maria, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, I am here. Yes, I am here. Sorry, my dogs are nervous a little bit. Okay, we are working with Ivalo and with you together in our national coordinator team. And actually, I think we are working very good, but with some kind of problem. I think, how to say it, we would be happy if we could get all the support from the foreign friends here in the advocate who's are living outside from Europe. I don't know, maybe on Facebook and something like this, you know, if they can support us with some memes and with some logos and writing would be very good for the next few months, you know, until we get to see how our signatures are working, you know, just for a start. And after, you know, we are getting energized, and we can make maybe a better result. This is only what I can say now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Eva Maria. Dear Shawna is here. Dear Shawna, are you with us?
Sorry, I'm here.
Please tell what's ongoing in India about this project, because I know that you are very energetic and you are doing a lot of things there with your friends.
Yeah, actually, Chiban and Vasudeva Reddy and Satakshi, these three are also in the team. Actually, the youngsters have formed a very good team. Because I'm an academician, we are having a more contact with youngsters. So we have formed very big teams with the youngsters, because this concept is not popular in India at all. And few of us know about it, and few of us were working from our own region. But now that this national campaign, simultaneous national campaign, is a very good opportunity that you have given for India. So using this as a platform, we are working very sincerely, and we are I'm giving almost daily lectures to different youngsters. So they're all coming, and many of them are asking, so they are bringing their students, and almost daily I'm giving lectures over this area. And just like along with the international campaign, we have created change.org signature campaign, Facebook, we have created a website for national campaign and all this. And also we are trying to mobilize all the NGOs to work for basic income in India. So we are collecting them and asking them to support the universal basic income. And we are just asking them to submit their NGO names in the worldwide map website also. So this is what we are doing. And 25th, we are going to have a full day campaign, full day national level webinar, and all 29 states are given half an hour. So from morning till evening, full day, these youngsters are arranging different programs on basic income India for their own states. So they are forming different teams among the states, and they are preparing even songs, small webinars, talks by the youngsters, and they are presenting modules for their own state, and the full day they are arranging a program. And Chiban and Satakshi are also in charge of that. So
Thank you. Shawna, is it also possible to, hello?
Yeah, because some of our leaders are speaking about emergency basic income, but mostly politicians will not come forward. So we have adopted a strategy first to create awareness among all the educated. And once they get awareness, then automatically these political leaders will incorporate this within their election manifesto. So silently they will have to work. So I have informed all the academicians and the youngsters to work, just to work for, we are working for poor people, we are working for poor people. We are not attacking any politicians, we are not attacking any policies. So we are just going to say that diverting the subsidies, freebies and other money towards direct UBI.
Okay.
So this is how we are working. Thank you.
Thank you, Shawna. Maybe the other would like to contribute as they are participating in the simultaneous campaigns. Dear Yarder?
Okay, here we are. You know, it's really interesting to listen to Shawna because she comes from this tiny country with this few people of India, and I am from Iceland. We have like one street in India, 300,000 people all together, with cats and dogs, everything included, and we have very educated population, it is said. So they have high grades, but very little understanding. So we have politicians, all very, very educated. They know everything, but they don't want to know things. So they close they really close their wits. So it's impossible until now to have anybody even talk about basic income. So we are the only ones talking about basic income, but I have the feeling now it is getting in there, even if they don't want to listen to it. It is getting there, and I think it's going to be like that. We are Icelanders are addicts. You know, we are addicts for everything. We are all for it or nobody's for it. So I think now they are listening without wanting to, and suddenly it's going to be, everybody's going to be on board.
That's
and we
great.
are getting now, we are working now, which the only way with Icelander is to sell them something gorgeous, and it has to be trendy, it has to be expensive. So we are heading now for the stars and the music and the celebrity to take it forward, because with the introduction of the celebrities, that they are explaining how much work is behind their success, that they are where they are because they struggled and struggled and struggled, and suddenly now, you know, it just didn't happen one day. So that is our approach now for our little village.
Thank you very much, Gerda. Dear John Mills is here. Dear John, any news from Canada? Are you? Dear John, we can hear you. Dear John? There's a problem. Okay, I'm sorry for dear John. I'm sorry for us. We couldn't hear him. Any other friends who would like to tell anything about these campaigns? Maybe Reinhard would like to say they have a network in several countries. What are your feelings or comments, contributions?
I'm not sure. I don't really have anything to say. You mean the contribution whether UK is going to do a sort of signature campaign or?
No, I mean, UBI Lab has offices in Jakarta and in Romania, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the idea is, the UBI Lab idea is a sort of bottom-up approach that anybody can create a UBI lab in a sort of local area, and the idea is to mobilize the population and the local politicians in favor of UBI. It's exactly the idea, as has previously been said, to raise awareness and information and then to campaign. And I mean, hopefully tomorrow the Leeds Council, where I live at the moment, first opposition politicians have brought in a motion to support basic income to run a trial in Leeds. And now when I came back, I heard that Labour Party, who is the party in charge of basically Leeds in local government, is supporting it. So hopefully there will be a motion passed. And so we try to build a sort of momentum from different municipalities, different areas in the UK, but obviously the principle can also be adopted by anybody else. So there is a UBI lab in Indonesia, as you said. There's also a UBI lab in Romania, in Bucharest, and as I said, I've just come back, so I'm not up to date. I think there are some more springing up all over the place. So it's a small mushroom principle.
Dear Renat, one last question, maybe after your introductory sentences. What do you think about UK? Do you think UK any ongoing or a new signature campaign can join this international effort?
As I said, I've just come back. I will raise the question. I mean, it's a different approach. I will raise the question whether others think it's a good idea. As I said, there is a very sensitive. EU is a very sensitive issue in the UK. Yes, in the UK. So linking sort of the UK to a referendum in the EU and linking it with basic income can actually, I mean, at least theoretically backfire and produce a very negative result, because already the referendum over the EU has been a very divisive issue and still is. If you follow the international news, you will see that Boris Johnson wants to not respect the agreement with the EU. So it's a really hot issue, and as I said, I will discuss it. I'm German, living in the UK with my British friends, and see whether they think it's a good idea. Personally, I'm not convinced, because already this topic, you can sort of really get into deep trouble if you raise anything linked to the EU, because some are very much strongly in favor and others are strongly opposed and blame all the ills of the UK on the European Union. It's nonsense, but that's how it is. That's how people sometimes function or work. Thank you.
Thank you, Reinhard, for your contributions. Maybe we can try Dear John Mills once again. Dear John, would you please unmute yourself? Okay, now you are unmuted, but there is a noise. Dear John, we cannot hear you, but we just hear a noise. We are sorry. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I wrote to you an email. Maybe we can continue through email our communication. Any other friends who would like to say anything about this working group number 53? Maybe Ivailo would like to say any final words. At the end, I would like to share something else with you, but maybe Ivailo, would you like to say?
Yes. I say again that I'm asking for support for all the UBI advocates all over the world. This is very important. We to put awareness to all the people all over the world that this is our rights. This is from me.
Thank you. Thank you. Dear friends, I will show one thing to you just to support Ivailo's words. Yeah, I can show it from here. Yeah. There is also a working group within the worldwide meetings of UBI Advocates and UBI Networks. It's a kind of team who, I mean, the target is international support to ECI UBI campaign. So what we mean by international support? If there's a common language, we can introduce an added value. Or if there are people we do know, we can support the campaign. Or if there are people who do roots in our country, but who are EU citizens, then we can try to influence them. So a huge effort or huge support will be given to ECI UBI campaign from the worldwide meetings of UBI Advocates and UBI Networks. And I'm talking with our friends. Dear Shawna is here. Bruno is not here at the moment. And from Brazil, from India, from Turkey, from many other countries, we are trying to organize our efforts to support ECI UBI. Dear friends, is any other friend would like to say any other thing about these three events? Oh, Shawna, please.
Actually, if you are merging the signature campaign of the all 29 countries, you will get a maximum signature. That's my suggestion. Because we are simultaneously collecting signatures, and in the website that we have created UBI Advocates, and if you are having a consolidated signature, and all of us can network among ourselves, and finally we'll get the maximum signatures that will be supporting all the countries.
Yes, but Shawna, the ECI UBI is an official campaign, and the data is being collected from the software of EU, and it has to be only for the EU citizens and only for once they can sign it. So it is something technically quite different than the other campaigns. So we cannot support them in this manner. But what we can do is we can try to find people whom we can influence to sign the campaign. And I think we will do a lot. I mean, I talked with you many times, you remember. We will come together and we will give huge support to ECI UBI. Any other friends? Peter Knight, dear Peter, would you like to say anything about today's three events?
No, I don't have anything to add. I have sent an email to you, and I'm posting on our my Sufficiency for Sustainability Net website, and you can post on the UBI Advocates advocate the URLs and HTML code for embedding on websites. So it's now available. All of that is available.
Okay, that's great. And also we can share with the new friends who put their emails into the chat box.
Yeah, share with anyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Dear John, send a message. Maybe we can try once again. Dear John. John, would you please, okay, you are unmuted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we would like to hear.
Good. So yeah, on the signature campaign, I basically took a week off. I just needed a break from everything. So I haven't got anything happening right now, but I've been talking with a lot of people, and I don't know if any of you know that what's going on in Canada, but we are like that close to having the government at least considering adopting a basic income as a result of the pandemic. So we've got a couple of campaigns that are going on. One of them involves 75,000 groups representing 75,000 people. Another one that had 3,000 signatures. So I think that it's not going to be hard to ramp up, and people that I've been talking to, we're just trying to determine how we're going to collect the signatures or the likes or whatever it is that we're going to do. So we're at that stage now, but I think that it's not going to be a problem getting signatures and contributing to this project.
That's very good news, John. John, one thing I would like to say, in Canada, there are different areas. I mean, Quebec, British Columbia, etc. Maybe you can also consider separate campaigns too. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be full country, but maybe even both. I mean, any campaign.
Actually, one of the groups that I'm talking with is Coalition Canada for Basic Income.
Yep.
And it's a group that represents individuals from all but one province and one territory. So I think that we can, through them on provincial basis, we can probably get some things happening as well. So I'm going to try and gear it up so that we can get it going on the 25th along with the EU. It might be a little later, but I'm certainly working towards that goal.
That's very, very good news. I'm trying to follow the coalition through Tony and Sheila, but hopefully we'll have good results. Dear friends, I guess our meeting of today is finished. The 3 events are